Waiting, ding, 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 waiting. Well, everybody, while Poppy gets up and does his thing, I'm going to introduce us. Today's Pray Podcast, Jay Gordon, Poppy Stedman, here to do the damn thing. Whoa, can you give me one, bro? Give me one, bro. Poppy's here being, being a giver, serving his friends up some brewskis. We're just getting ready for the rest of the week. It's the hump day of the week. We're here to bring you a podcast. And today I learned from a client, and this is a serious topic, that dragons are dinosaurs.
Can you believe it? Can you believe we don't have a jacuzzi? Can you believe that someone in 2023 had a thought on their own that maybe possibly that the stories about dragons could have possibly been something about dinosaurs, pterodactyls, could have been a lot of things. Can you imagine a person in 2023 that's a grown man thought of that?
No, I can't.
Huh. You want to know why that's so crazy to me?
Why?
Is because I thought of that in the fucking second grade.
Nice. Oh, so you were walking around as a 7-year-old genius, huh?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Why didn't you tell anybody? You should have reported that to the White House.
You want to... excuse me, George Bush. Did you know that I'm pretty much thinking that dinosaurs were also dragons and dragons were dinosaurs in these stories?
Basically, dragons are dinosaurs. It's not a joke.
This isn't funny.
Yeah, we're making fun of Poppy acting like a 7-year-old talking to George Bush, but here's the situation. Somebody told me that recently. I think it's silly. But also, hey, did you ever believe in dragons, Poppy?
I never believed in dragons because I believed in dinosaurs.
Yeah. And I think that's
I
the
literally
dilemma.
had that thought when I was in second grade.
That's the dilemma we're at.
Yeah.
And, okay, if some guy showed up right now and said, hey, man, dragons aren't real. Dinosaurs also aren't real, and showed you a bunch of proof, like had legitimate proof that dinosaurs were not real.
It's really hard to prove that something isn't real, but go ahead.
Well, what I'm saying is...
Hit me with it, though. I'm ready.
Okay, what I'm saying is Barack Obama, Donald Trump, and Joe Biden all show up right now, the last 3 presidents, and they have full proof that they've tricked the whole world, that the governments have tricked the whole world into thinking there's dinosaurs. Mm-hmm. And they convinced you that, mm-hmm. and then you know that dinosaurs aren't real. Mm-hmm. Wouldn't that kind of bum you out a little bit? You're like, man, I really thought velociraptors were real. That would have been really cool a long time ago. That would have been really fun if had I been alive. It's fun to wonder.
Yeah.
If they eliminated your wonder, wouldn't you be a little bummed out?
Well, when you eliminate the wonder, you eliminate a man's innocence. Yeah.
So with the person who told me today, hey, man, I heard a conspiracy theory. Dragons are dinosaurs. That's how he worded it. Conspiracy theory that dragons are dinosaurs.
That's like not a conspiracy theory.
I didn't want to, I was like, I like that. He's got some wonder in him.
I want to explain to you why it's not a conspiracy theory.
I know. That's why it's funny to me.
Yeah.
I know. Go ahead and say it. But why it was funny to me is because that's how he worded it.
Yeah.
He said, hey, man, I heard a crazy conspiracy theory. It's awesome.
It's a crazy conspiracy theory.
I said, what's the conspiracy theory? Dragons are dinosaurs. I said, dragons are dinosaurs.
Yeah. So what he's saying is that, hey, you know the 100% factual thing? Dragons? You know that thing, dragons, that everyone knows about, that it's 100% real? Well, there's a conspiracy out there that they're actually the non-factual thing, dinosaurs. And that the whole thing is a bunch of hoopla.
It's silly. But I also
you can't start a conspiracy theory with, the thing that's 100% not real. Well, here's a conspiracy about it. You have to start with something that happened.
Yeah.
And then come up with a new truth.
But I think
that's what it is.
I think the reason it brings so much joy to me is I love blind confidence. I just think it's the funniest thing when somebody you ask a fact and they just are so confident with their answer that's entirely wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so funny when they answer your question with some blind confidence, like dragons or dinosaurs, and they just sound so adorable.
Did they go in depth at all?
Yeah, he said something along the lines of
they both have scales.
Well, he had some proof behind it.
Yeah.
And this is a 5-minute conversation.
He dug it up.
We didn't go into deep. He just spit a couple facts.
He dug it up for you. He dug up all the facts.
Because I said
in the great scrolls of dragonism.
I said, "Oh, dragons are dinosaurs." Huh. Started to walk away to go to the bathroom, and he mentioned that the word dragon has been, it's mentioned multiple times in books throughout history, like the Bible and other holy books. And the word dinosaur was created in 1870 something. I was like, okay. And then he said, and also if dragons are dinosaurs, they would have to have hollow bones. That way they could fly, be light enough to fly. And hollow bones aren't strong enough to be fossilized. So I said, huh, and turned around and went to pee.
Did you say pterodactyls? Did you say the word pterodactyl?
No, I went to pee.
So I want to know how we haven't found a dragon, but we've found a pterodactyl.
Yeah. Interesting.
Dude, it's so easy. Like I said, it's really hard to prove. It's really hard to prove that something doesn't exist, right? I can say something. You can just say it doesn't exist, but it's really hard to prove that it didn't exist. It's even harder. I feel like to even. I guess I'm messing up my words here.
Start over.
It's really hard to prove that something doesn't exist, right? Or didn't exist. Because how do you figure out that it didn't exist? You'd have to find evidence of it not existing. It's really hard. But it is a little bit easier to find things that did exist. And a guy going, well, you would never find dragon bones because they're hollow and they wouldn't fossilize. And then I just go, pterodactyl.
Yeah.
The end. Pterodactyl.
Yeah. I don't think dragons.
You know how many times I've found bird bones?
How many times?
5, probably, at least. And I'm not saying they're fossilized. I'm not saying that they're under the ground. But there's definitely evidence of like birds.
Yeah.
Like ancient birds.
Yeah, giant ancient birds.
So there's like, oh, well, because dragons, the word dragon, of course you would never find a dragon bone, but you can find pterodactyl bones.
Actually a lot of modern day tattoos the ink is made out of dragon bone.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude,
they grind it up.
That's what you fucking should have said. You fucking should have told. Well, actually, you're saying that no one's ever found dragon bone, but this ink right here from Eternal Ink is made from 100% dragon bone.
That's why it's so white.
Yeah, this is chainmail gray, made from real dragon bone.
This is fire breath red, made from fire breath of dragon. There's
scale of the sea serpent blue.
Dude, I got a question for you. Do you trust Discovery Channel?
I mean, I don't. Okay, I trust that they discover shit, but I don't trust that they know what they're saying.
Boom. You said it, dude.
They discovered it, but like.
Well, they discover things sometimes and film it, but I don't know if they know about it.
Yeah.
Do you remember when you were 19 years old? You would have been 19. I was 18. Discovery or Discover Channel. What is it? Is it Discovery or Discover Channel?
It's both. Whatever.
Every day is
Doesn't
a new
matter.
Day.
How to manipulate anyone.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
How to manipulate anyone.
They came out with we might have talked about this on the podcast before, but they came out with a documentary about mermaids. Mm-hmm. And it had all this found footage of mermaids. It was all CGI and it was all made up. Mm-hmm. And it was like super fake. Mm-hmm. Like it was obviously very fake. And it made me never trust Discovery Channel.
Right.
So like they posted the video, not posted it at the time, it was streaming on channels on fucking Discover Channel. And I just was like, it's all fake. Like why and then it never comes out. This is all fake. It just like they just took it as like realistic. I'm like, what the heck? That's not what Discovery Channel does. It tells you about poison dart frogs. And it tells you about pygmies killing elephants by getting underneath of them and stabbing them from below.
Yeah.
It doesn't tell you about fucking mermaids or dragons. What the hell is their deal there?
I lost all respect for Discovery Channel when I was watching this. Well, it should have been on the History Channel, but it was on Discovery Channel when they were talking about the frickin' war between us and the damn redcoats, and we'd line up. We'd line up in the middle of the field and shoot at each other. I lost all respect when someone told me that people actually did that. They just lined up, ready to die for their country. One bullet. Oh, what? Yeah. Like, well, my musket. It's like, hey, well, my musket can probably reach them. I don't think their musket can reach me.
Yeah. Isn't that funny? I never even thought of that.
Oops, cannonballs are coming. Guess I won't move because this wall here, made of humans, will keep them from defeating us.
Yeah. You know, first off, the only thing wrong with your statement is I don't think you learned that from Discovery Channel. I think you might have learned that from the History Channel, maybe.
They were
either
159 and 158.
Either way. I'm not taking anything away from you. But I'm saying is I agree with you not to trust everything you see because I learned that in the history books. Yeah. They would line up 6 guys and then 6 guys behind them, stand in a row of 12 and shoot each other from 10 feet away. Whatever side won the war. And then like later in history in the Civil War, they run into like Native Americans and the Native Americans taught them guerrilla warfare. Like you didn't know just to run and hide behind a tree before?
Dude, how are they playing hide and seek? How do British kids play hide and seek? They just line up and they close their eyes and then they look across and they go, I see you, fuck. I see you, fuck.
I remember like reading
That's literally
I remember like reading something being like they discovered guerrilla warfare in this certain amount of time. Like at the time, like, okay, I got to remember that for the test. But now I'm thinking about it. You got me thinking like, you discovered guerrilla war. You discovered to fucking hide behind a rock and shoot somebody?
little fucking people in the colonies were playing with the little Native American kids. Are like, well, how come you guys hide so good? Oh, well, we choose to hide behind the things that like could hide the silhouette of your body. Like, oh, what the? I just thought if you open your eyes wider, you'd just be able to see them better.
It makes
so that's how that's the same as war. If you can see the guy, you can shoot the guy.
Dude, the conversation we're having right now, I'm wondering if like people 100 or 200 years of the future are going to look back at this time and see us using our mouths and our vocal cords to talk. They're going to be like, why didn't they just communicate with their brains like us? What you mean to tell me they
vocalizing?
You mean they literally just yelped at each other in certain languages?
Vocalizing. Vocalizing, that's a waste of energy. Don't they know that talking just wasted all of their calories?
Oh, my goodness.
Wait, those people eat with their mouths?
The things you discover.
Don't you know you can absorb more nutrients through your butt?
So what have we learned so far in the day? First off, pause. Insert segment here, Jacob Gordon.
And me.
Oh, insert segment here, Jake and Poppy. Insert the rap segment here, bro. It's time for the part of the show where we do a little improv freestyle rapping. Poppy's going to supply us with a prompt, and we're going to do a freestyle rap about that prompt. Poppy, hit him with it.
Tell me.
Ready?
Oh, God. Hold on.
3, 2, 1, hit him with it. Read it out loud.
Think.
Okay, we're going to do a freestyle rap about thinking. Done and done, motherfucker.
Or I hit it one more time, and it says torture.
Oh. I'm thinking torture. I'm definitely thinking torture.
It's kind of like when you flip the coin and you catch it and then you flip it over. I feel like that's the same thing. So torture it is.
I make you wait. I'm at the DMV. I arrive at 3. They close at 7. Guess what? Waiting, G. Sitting here in the motherfucking seat, twiddling my feet, thinking about this beat. And think about how I need to get my license registered. But I'm sitting here so motherfucking bored. Everybody working here's a turd. They need to quicken up, or they're gonna have to go and give it up. They're gonna give up the jobs to the people who want to go fast. I don't even know. Guess what? I'm tired, bro. I wanna go home.
Fuck them DMV.
Yo, fuck the DMV. I'm tortured.
Fuck the DMV. It is torturing me. It is tortured at the DMV. And I'm listening to my favorite CD in my CD player. And I don't hear my fucking number when it comes up on the motherfucking prompter. You know that I'm getting fucking exhausted. But I didn't see the number. They passed me up. And I'm really gonna gas me up. And I'm gonna have to get my fucking gun. I'm coming up inside of here. I'll give you all the runs, cause you had regular shit this morning.
No more.
But you know that it was my fault for fucking snoring.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
My number was B37 at window 8.
Missed that shit.
You know I got a gun now. Get my license plate.
Oh, messed up.
Fucking hate the DMV.
Messed up. Fucking hate the DMV. Messed up.
You fucking hate the DMV. No, it's fucking torturing me.
I'm tortured. I'm bored, sir. I missed my number. Please give me my number on my license plate, or I'm gonna shoot that whore right there. I'm talking about the girl with the dairy air. She looks in at me while I'm threatening you. She stops and stared right at me and looks into my eyes. I said, bitch, you're about to meet your demise. I motherfucking hate the DMV, and I think I'm gonna cry. And I had to go and listen to my CD too loud. It was on level 9 in my CD player. Missed my motherfucking number. Why, oh why? Now everybody gonna die. I hate the DMV. I hate the DMV, and I'm tortured. I hate the DMV. Motherfucking hate the DMV,
cause I'm tortured. So I go out to my car. I didn't do any of that motherfucking stuff because I didn't have a gun. And they don't all have the fucking runs. But if I did have a gun, if I did have a knife, if I did have a sword, if I did take a life, I would take your wife's and I'd kill that kid that was crying all the fucking time.
Wow, that was a fun rap. Back to what we're really talking about. Mermaids, dragons, in Civil War shootings.
So how I think of it, when we're talking about simulation theory, it's like there's no new ideas. I also think that, okay, there's no new ideas, but there's also, I think we're just going to be, people are like, oh, we're just always gaining so much knowledge. We're always gaining so much knowledge. It's like, look back then. We used to think the earth was flat, and now we know that it's round, right? Well, it's like, I think we're infinitely dumb. I think that you could say the same thing as like, well, then we're going to learn that the earth is actually not round. It's actually spherical, but it's got like a bunch of little edges. It's like a big octagon thing, with a bunch of flat spots. Or we're going to find out that space isn't real. Or we're, another thing that like is an actual theory of something is the young earth theory, where earth isn't millions of years old like scientists have been telling us this whole time. It's actually thousands of years old. It's just thousands of years old. Because think about it. It took millions of years for this amount of humans to be on the earth. Millions of years to make just 8 billion people.
A feeble 8 billion people.
But millions of years to make 8 billion.
Yeah. Interesting.
If you did the math of a certain amount of thousands of years of like when the Great Flood happened or whatever in history, from that moment, it'd be the exact number we have today, and very conservatively. So it didn't take millions of years to have us. Young Earth.
Interesting.
So
what if I told you?
We could learn that the Earth is only a couple thousand years old.
Well, technically, in your eyes, in everybody's own perception, in my eyes, the Earth could only be 28 years old.
Yeah. And the date is, why is there a date? I'm only 29 years old. Why is there a date of 2023?
Exactly. So what it could be is you're 28 years old at the beginning of your simulation program. You were programmed to have history behind you and in a future in front of you. You live your life from 0 to whatever age you die. At that point you die, and whatever afterlife starts to happen. As you progress into the afterlife, it could be another life to where you die again and you go on again. But at some point, it only goes to when you're 0 years old as a human. So the Earth could only be 28 years old from my perception. Perception's a funny thing. Because you could say, a person could come in here right now. Let's jump to perception right now. You probably have a great experience with different perceptions all the time, because you deal one-on-one with a lot of people every single day. Mm-hmm. So they come in, they sit in your chair, you talk to them in a polite way for them to have a good time. You cut their hair and they leave. In your eyes, it could be, hey, this is the usual. You come in, I talk to you normal, I cut your hair, I give you a good haircut, and they leave. From their eyes, you don't know what the fuck they're thinking. They might step in here and go, and the only thing they see is, damn, I hate the color salamander green that's painted on these walls.
Yep.
Because when I was a child, I was in a room.
Raped.
I was going to say my entire family was murdered, and the killer said, my name's Salamander Green, and then he escapes.
His name is Salamander Green?
Yeah, and that kid starts Googling Salamander Green, and this color pops up. He walks into your barbershop, sees Salamander Green everywhere, says, I got bad vibes. Oh, this guy's talking to me. Oh, fuck, I got bad vibes. Oh, fuck, I wanted a flat top. He gave me a nice fade. I'm getting the fuck. Okay, here's your money. I'm getting the fuck out of here. had a bad experience.
Yeah,
You don't know that.
4-star.
Well, he doesn't give you a review at all, but he had a horrible experience because of his perception in life.
Salamander. Yeah. Yeah, because he was rape killed.
Well, I just said killed, but.
Right. Raped of your family.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Not cool.
Not cool.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, perception is funny. It's like, I think about this all the time. I think it's technically called the call of the void or something like that, where one part of that, it's similar thoughts in my opinion. Okay, these are similar thoughts in my opinion, is just something that you're not supposed to think about. Like, oh, if I went off that bridge right there, what would happen? Call of the void, right? Or
I've never heard it called that.
yeah, so it's just like a thing you're not supposed to do that could probably kill you.
Yeah.
Or something like that. And you go, oh, how would that feel? Shouldn't do that, but how would it feel? And then you just kind of go over it. You get over it.
Pause for a second. Did you know that is called, that's what people call intrusive thoughts?
Well, yeah.
And that drives some people, they're so worried about having those thoughts that they're like, man, I don't want to have those thoughts. Like they literally it makes them neurotic having those thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, that's like
when they don't realize everybody
that's every thought I have.
Like, what if I took this and shoved it into my pee hole?
Yeah.
Like, I have that thought. I'm not going to do it. I'm not an idiot.
Yeah, but like I'd shove it in my butt and it wouldn't be a big deal.
It wouldn't be a big deal,
Probably.
but you're not going to do it.
I'm not going to do it, but I
because it's my cell phone.
Not. Yeah.
You're not going to do it on my cell phone.
No, but like this phone here, probably that's not that bad.
Smooth, yeah. But you're not going to do it.
Right. It's
it's
also a wallet. But
so is your butt. So
it's a prison wallet. Yeah. But yeah, so those things, like people, like I only have, if that's what I always thought like people saying intrusive thoughts, like when they describe those to me, I go, oh, you mean every thought that I have?
Yeah.
Every single one?
Yeah.
They're like, what do you mean? I'm like, I think of the worst possible thing to do at any moment, or worst possible thing to say in any situation, because, see, he's stabbing himself. I couldn't have thought that better myself. But I just thought about stabbing my pee hole.
Yeah. Yeah, that's an intrusive thought.
Right. It's not something you go, oh, that'd be whatever.
But
it's not even a funny thing. It's just a thing that like, oh, what if that happened? And then you kind of just like run through it with your mind for a second.
And you're on to the next thing.
Well, I call that entertainment. Like if that's entertaining. It's like if you think of the worst, maybe not the worst possible thing as like, as in a gruesome way, but like saying the worst thing in a moment. It was like, wouldn't that be funny if I said that? I'm not going to, because everyone in here will think I'm a horrible person.
Yeah.
Because no one knows me. But if everyone in here knew me and knew how I felt about this, if I said it, that'd be a hilarious thing.
Well, the thing is, like, you saying it would make it a reality in a form, which people would go, oh, that guy is very violent. That's kind of creepy. That's where, like, you just think it and it just goes away. And it's like what you choose to do with those intrusive thoughts makes you who you are, I guess.
I think the whole term intrusive thought is silly, is what I'm saying. I think it's every thought anyone has.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks these
I don't think it's
ways.
silly, but I think the reason it's called an intrusive thought with the people.
It's intruding on the people that don't want to have them.
Yeah. It's
Gotcha.
yeah, exactly. It's like, they think it's not okay to have those thoughts. And it's like, dude, everybody has those thoughts. You just don't fucking shove a knife in your pee hole.
Yeah. Or it can
Every
be
day is a new day.
Or it can be super light. You can just be like, you can just say a funny thing.
Just slice your dick a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I see it all the time where it's like, Theo Vaughn, let the intrusive thoughts win. It's like,
no, he didn't. He'd be murdering every person he was on the podcast with.
Yeah, if I let every intrusive thought win,
you'd be murdering me right now.
No, not even true. Not even true. Not even true. At 4 years old, driving in a car with my mom, I would just jump out of the car.
Yeah.
And I just wouldn't be here.
You'd be fucking dead as fuck.
Yeah. Wouldn't even be around.
You'd be fucking...
Yeah, it'd be like, oh, you know how poop gets flushed down the toilet? That's what baby Tyler would be.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of baby Tyler, your brother texted me today. I never texted him back. I always forget to.
What did he say?
He said, I can't tell you. It's about a party.
Oh.
It's a secret party.
We're not allowed to talk about the party. Thanks for bringing that up.
Sorry, secret party. Bah, 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 bah.
I'm not allowed to go?
No, dude. You know about it, though.
I know about it, but I'm not allowed to go?
Yeah.
I'm not?
Yeah. Let's before I brought up the intrusive thoughts thing, you started talking about entering the void. Is that what you said?
Yeah, well, yeah, I was just talking about how it's a term of like, it's what intrusive thoughts are, where it's like, it's the call of the void where you're
I've never
doing
heard it.
you think, what would it be like if I just jumped off this building?
I never heard it that called that.
Or
ever.
what would happen if I just shot my foot?
Yeah.
Or what would happen if I just... Okay, here's an example that people probably wouldn't think it exists, but like, what if I just pulled my wiener really hard?
What the fuck would happen?
No one's ever really just, just like really done it.
Try to see the other end of it.
Or like, okay, everyone knows you can bite through your finger, but what if I really did?
Can you?
Yeah, you can.
Well, I know you can, but can you?
I've never done it, but I'm sure.
How do you know you can do it then?
Because like I only have like a little bit of force,
Can you?
and it starts to hurt like hard. Like I've actually done it as hard as I could possibly do it to myself, and like started to make my finger bleed just to see if I could. And then I was like, "Ow, that hurts. I don't want to do that anymore."
Yeah.
And yeah, I could totally bite it off.
Yeah. So I wonder what like I bet. Okay, I have a question. Whenever you've been sexual with a mate and you're doing sexual things,
Like an Australian friend.
yeah. Have you ever had an intrusive thought of maybe biting the pecker off? You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you mean,
You know what I mean?
mate. I've thought about biting your pecker off, mate.
Oh, crikey. Alrighty. We're getting
hold on.
Hey, we're getting too far down under.
Okay, listen. I have a totally different topic. I've been thinking about it for the past 30 minutes.
All right, hit me with it.
What the fuck is this shirt?
That's my friend Andrew. He made it. He made it out of bleach.
What the fuck is this shirt, dude?
It's a one-off, made entirely out of black T-shirt and bleach. It's got his logo right there. It's got an evil sigil on the back. See? I don't know what the evil sigil means. Probably something satanic, but
Who's this?
my friend Andrew, I do jujitsu with him. He puts me in the crucifix all the time.
Oh, that makes sense.
He's evil.
So you're just wearing an evil shirt?
Well, yeah, but he made it for me. So,
Well, that's nice of him to make something for you.
yeah. He literally just dropped it off the shop. It's like cool because it has like holes in it from the.
No, I'm not. Okay, listen.
It's literally got like, because it's like fucking.
I'm not making fun of what the shirt is. I just think it's funny the way you say what the shirt is. Hey, man, it's really cool because it's got holes and shit in it.
It's chemical burns, dude. It's literally acid wash.
Dang, man.
Yeah, it's fucking sick.
He listened to one Samaritan record and made that shirt.
Well, no, he didn't shoot with a shotgun. He poured bleach on it.
Well, they did that with the same thing, but yeah, I'm with you.
It's pretty
Damn,
gangster.
man. Damn, man. You're getting pretty G-star, bro.
What the fuck is your shirt? Now that we're on the topic,
Just Batman.
looks like somebody going like that.
Dude, someone said, hey, man, I saw your sticker on a car the other day. I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, the razor blade, the emblem. Yeah, I saw it on a car. I was like, no, you didn't. He goes, yes, I did. Like, okay, show me. He showed me a video that he took of the razor blade logo. I go, that's an American Eagle sticker. It's just an eagle.
Well, at least your logo looks like an eagle.
Yeah.
At least it doesn't look like a fucking parrot.
My grandfather has a tattoo of an eagle that doesn't look like an eagle anymore. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Probably looks like a black pigeon.
It probably looks like a straight razor.
Probably. Do you have any announcements for the podcast?
If you're anxious, stop it.
Okay.
If you're anxious about making whoopee, stop it.
If you're anxious about your anxiety, just knock it off.
Stop it.
Okay. Here's another little piece of advice for you. If it's yellow, let it mellow.
Right.
And that's it.
Yeah. Please don't eat the yellow snow where the husky wee wee go.
Please don't eat the peanut after the elephant nut.
Yeah, you don't want to elephant nut on a peanut.
Give us
Yo, you don't want to eat a peanut out of elephant nut. Because the elephant kid's nut, it was his nut.
It was his nut.
It was his nut, dude.
Give us a follow on Instagram, Today's Pray. Give us a follow on TikTok, Today's Pray Podcast. Give us a subscribe on YouTube. We'll see you everybody next week.
I'm sorry, no.
Oh yeah, don't eat the peanut with the elephant. No, he nut. Peanut, he nut, elephant, he nut. It's elephant peanut.